Welcome back. It's almost time to Stretch to Save Lives. This fun event gets you and your family walking with your pups, but it also brings awareness to the Indiana Donor Network and the families it supports. Joining us to tell us more is Taylor McLean and Diana Clausen. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
And who's our special guest here?
This is Indy B.
Indy B,
Yep.
who, I mean, is just a little teddy bear. He has this little bandana or a banana squishy toy there too. So cute. Well, thanks again for being here. Let's talk about how you both have a special connection to the Indiana Donor Network. And Brian, tell us about his legacy and how it lives on.
So we started this Stretch to Save Lives about 5 years ago, 6 years ago probably. And Brian was very known. He loved dogs, and he had two that he traveled the United States with as he was racing. And so after his passing, and we wanted to honor him in some way, we decided a really friendly dog walk would be the way to do it. So we started Stretch to Save Lives through Indiana Donor Network, and my daughter Taylor, she works for them, so we thought it was a really good pairing, and it's been just a wonderful, wonderful event.
It is a perfect pairing, it really is. So tell us about how this event helps organ donor recipients and their families.
Yeah, so this event is really special. About 2 years ago, we actually started the Brian Clausen Legacy Fund, which is a fund that helps donor families during their darkest moment. And so we actually built a private ICU space within Indiana Donor Network for families to be able to spend their last moments with their loved ones. And then we also provide funds for families that need maybe gas cards or hotel stays or things that you don't really think about when you're going through that. And so we wanted to just help donor families, especially during the worst moments of their lives. We were very fortunate and had a really good support system around us, and so we just wanted to pay that forward. And so we decided that Stret would actually benefit the Brian Clausen Legacy Fund, and it's been really cool to be able to help other families like ours when they need it.
How special is that? So what can people expect if they go to Stretch to Save Lives? What is it all about? Obviously lots of cuties like in here.
Lots of dogs. We actually have vendors out there, lots of vendors, food vendors, a beer vendor, all kinds of different activities for families to do. We usually have like a agility course set up, and there's all kinds of really fun stuff for family and dogs to do.
Wow, and we're looking at video from previous years too. How fun is that? It seems like a great event. And Taylor, how many Hoosiers are waiting for a transplant right now?
Yeah, there's over 1,500 Hoosiers that are currently waiting for a life-saving transplant, and over 100,000 people nationwide. And so the need for donors is really important. And even if you sign up, you can have the ability to even save one life. It's pretty amazing. And you can save up to 8 lives through organ donation and heal up to 75 others through tissue donation.
Wow. And it's so easy to sign up too. So how many Hoosiers do you know are signed up to be an organ donor, or how do you do that?
Yeah, so there's over 4.2 million Hoosiers that are signed up to be an organ donor. It's really easy to do. All you have to do is visit the BMV when you get your driver's license, and they'll ask you that question. You can also go online to donatelifeindiana.org. You can go on the iPhone Health app. So there's multiple different ways. You can also now sign up when you get your hunting and fishing license.
Oh, wow.
And so there's a lot of different ways to sign up. We try to make it as easy as possible. And any of those ways you can sign up to get on the registry.
Absolutely. Well, before we go here, we obviously need to talk when and where is Stretch to Save Lives. Where can people go to get more information?
Yeah. So September 11th.
Okay.
The walk, I believe, starts at 11.
All right.
Registration opens at 10, and it's at Dillon Park in Noblesville.
Wonderful. How much does it cost?
So it's $25 per person.
Okay.
So it's by adult, not by dog, so you can bring as many as you want.
You can bring all the dogs you want.
Yeah,
That's wonderful. And again, just such a great cause and mission here too. So we'll put more information on our website if anyone wants to learn more about Stretch to Save Lives. You should go if you don't have any plans next weekend.
It's really fun.
Is that already next weekend?
It is.
Oh, wow.
It is.
Oh my goodness. Time is just flying. Well, thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you
We'll be
so
right
much.
back.
Here's a